Hi guys, this is Pratyusha from Pratvam Progs. I'm here with a tutorial for how to use BobNBetty decoupage specialty pattern paper for quill decoupage jhumkas. In the previous tutorial where we saw how to use normal pattern paper to make decoupage pendants, as this paper was a bit thick and we couldn't use them directly on the jhumkas or the pendant because it would add up to the bulk of the jhumka. What we did was we cut up the pattern paper and we sprayed some water on it and separated the layers of paper, leaving us with a thin layer of the cutout that would be adapted onto the with finger pressure to the quilled dome base. Some people found this tedious. Now I can proudly say that BobNBetty has come to the rescue and has solved this problem for you. They have introduced something called as decoupage specialty paper. This is a thinner version of the pattern paper with a slight amount of texture. The paper that I'm going to be using today has some awesome rose images, and trust me, you will have some awesome time using these sheets. Now for the tutorial. Um, First is to make the quill domes. You can vary the size according to your will. The domes appear white in the video because I have given it 2 to 3 coats of gesso. Gesso is nothing but white acrylic paint but a slightly thicker version. You can obviously substitute this gesso um, with a normal white acrylic paint and let it dry for 2 to 3 hours. Um, I then pushed in some head pins into the dome, and this makes it easy to maneuver. The next step would be fussy cutting. Using your scissors, you can cut out the pattern as desired. For this particular tutorial, I have decided to do some intricate fussy cutting so that I can add in the stems of the roses as well. Take your time in this step. One tip that I could give you at this is move the paper and keep your scissors stationary. This will help you a lot while you're doing fussy cutting. Once your cutout is ready, um, now is the time for pasting these cutouts onto the dome using decoupage mat or gauze glue. It depends on your wish. Dip your fingers into the glue and apply a generous layer of the glue onto the dome. Then place the cutout onto this glue applied area and apply pressure on the cutout so that the cutout sticks onto the dome. In the same way, paste a few more of these cutouts around the jhumka till you're satisfied and let it dry for at least 2 hours. Once dry, give a generous coating of decoupage mat or gloss glue and let it alone for at least 4 to 6 hours. Once it's completely dry, you can add in your findings as desired to complete your jhumka. Hope you found this tutorial helpful, and in case of any queries, please do leave a message in the comment section below. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.